Hey, it's Nitya with Nitya Living. I am back for another video about Bazi Chinese astrology. Please subscribe and like if this is something that speaks to you. So I mentioned in my last video that I was curious about Anne Heche and this bizarre car crash that she had in her Mini Cooper where she drove through somebody's house and the house, well, not the house, I guess the house did burn because the car was engulfed in flames, and she is now in really critical condition. And so I looked at her chart. She's born May 25th, 1969. Adjusted time for daylight savings is 4:51. So her chart is yin earth rooster year, a yin earth snake month, and a yang metal rat day with a yang wood monkey hour. And it's interesting to me that yet again we have this punishment of the tiger, the snake, and the monkey. Now it's interesting that this accident happened on Friday, which was the 5th of August, before the calendar year, the Chinese calendar year of August began. The first day of August was the 8th, the day that Olivia Newton-John died. So when we look at her chart, there is a partial punishment because she's got the month of the snake and the hour of the monkey. And then she has a full metal trio and a seasonal semi-metal trio. She also has a semi-water trio. Now, as a metal person, she is very strong, like 30% or more. And what supports her, what nourishes metal, is earth. And that's also strong at 35%. That's really strong. All the other elements are very weak. Water is weak at 13%. You really want at least 15%. So pretty close. Wood, definitely weak at 10 to 11%. Fire, very weak at 9%. And with the fire being so weak, it makes me wonder about mental health. I'm not here to place any judgments or claim anything. I'm just making a hypothetical what if that was a contributing factor. Okay. So because fire is mental health, it's your heart, it's circulation. And when an element is either really weak or excessively strong, it can really impact those systems and organs of our body. And it's interesting that fire, of all the systems and organs of our body, our mental health is a system that is the most obviously displayed, right? So that's an interesting point. So there's all this metal and water. And what this feels like to me is somebody that is very self-absorbed. She has a lot of her own energy and a lot of support. And because of that, it's very imbalanced in the way that, it's not like somebody's necessarily conceited. It's that they have so much wrapped up in what nourishes them and what they are. It's very hard for them to kind of be motivated out, to be productive, to be motivated, to manifest, to have relationships, to hold on to a career that is stable. Okay. So I don't know a whole lot about her career. I feel like I remember her dating Ellen DeGeneres. I remember her being in films, but it feels like it was a while ago. I don't know what she's currently been working on. And in her career, she seems to be somebody that really she puts herself into her work. It's about a reflection of herself. Again, there's a lot of you You're going to be expressing you in all ways. Whereas someone who is more balanced, they are, there's more of a sharing of the energies, if that makes sense. I don't know if that did, but anyway. So, but her work is also something where she is making money from multiple different resources. So this is somebody that, and especially since it's a monkey hour, this is someone who likes to do lots of different things, like maybe write a play, act in a movie, be a producer, be a director, sell cookies on the side. I don't know, you know, so many different forms of revenue. So with all this metal water, it's very much about her and what she's creating. And with all that, she is at the edge of a luck cycle shift. And the luck cycle shift starts in December. The interesting thing is that luck cycle shift puts her in a period of the pig. And the pig is your angel. If you have this penalty in your chart of the snake, tiger, and monkey. Yeah. So if you have that penalty, a pig person in your life, like a partner, a child, can be your angel. And that's a beautiful blessing. So if she can just make it to December, this period will shift her into a much better place. It will also ease some of the metal, and kind of alleviate some of that inflated self. Okay, so we look at the day of the crash. Well, what do we have here? So she has the snake and the monkey. What's missing in that lovely punishment but the tiger? And it's a tiger year, and it was a tiger day. Yes, a tiger day. So we have a double tiger. It's the month of the sheep. So let's look into that. So the two tigers are now battling against her monkey. And this is a battle of wood and metal. Okay. And the fact that her wood is weak, and her metal is so strong, it's an interesting battle, you know. And then she's got her rat day is harmed by the month of the sheep. Okay, so I would imagine most of July was a real challenge for her. And that brought down her water, which was what was giving her motivation, what was giving her impetus to be active in life. And that coupled, this just popped in my head, and that coupled with the weakness of fire makes me wonder if that didn't lead to some depression, something going on, you know, when you're not feeling like doing things, when you're feeling held back, restricted. It can be a frustration, a feeling of futility. And then these two tigers against her snake month are harming wood, which again, there's all these components. So the wood is being embattled, the metal is embattled. The interesting thing with all of that is the fire of the month of the sheep is where some of this fire is coming up. There's also fire hidden in the tiger. And the interesting thing is when you have a conflict in a chart, it breaks open the hidden elements inside. So if you look at this situation, the tiger is yang wood. And inside of that, kind of thinking of it like a little box, right? And inside this box of wood hides a little bit of earth and a little bit of fire. Now, with a conflict, it can explode that open and out comes the fiery earth. Okay, so with a car accident, you know, that fire, maybe this is part of that. Also, you've got all of this metal. That's a car. You know, some of these components, you can start to see how pieces and parts are coming together. But the overall picture, like so many charts I've read this year, we have a full punishment. Accidents, injuries, lawsuits, death. Now, let's just hope that this was a horrible accident and she recovers and is fine. But this is so sad. And again, if you know that you have this scenario in your own chart, look to see if your children, if your partner has the pig to protect you. And if not, you can go on to, I would highly recommend that you get a feng shui cure of a red ceramic pig. You can also get a pig little charm that you can hang and keep on your purse, keep it by your bedside, your desk, all the places you spend the most time, especially until we get through this year. It is just, I'll say it again, a volatile year. We're getting through it, friends. And this month has only just begun. So before I cue into a song, wishing you all well, and thank you so much for watching. Be well.